Hello lads, I'm Texator and welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we are joined with TalonflameHD. Say hello.
Alright guys.
And in this one, we have episode 2 of the Sunderland podcast. It's been a few months since I've created one of these. Basically, no need, recently there's been not really any point in making a podcast, just because there's only been little things happening here and there, so I thought I'd just update that in a video. But there has been quite a bit going on since I last uploaded a video on Sunderland, so I thought instead of just updating you guys in a video, I thought I'd make another podcast and we can go through it in this. Basically, there's quite a lot going on recently.
Well, that's an understatement.
Yeah, pretty much, there's quite a lot. But basically we're going to start off with quite an exciting thing, and that is the Stadium of Light itself. Wow.
What a drastic change it's gone through.
Wow, what a stadium it's looking like now, guys. As you can see on the screen, you can see the pictures of the stadium now, and it's just a hell of a difference to what it looked like before we started going through the changes. Absolutely unbelievable. One thing I've got to say before we do talk about this, just thank you to everybody who actually went down to the stadium, put the graft in and changed them seats, because it was absolutely incredible what the fans have done. Basically, unfortunately myself, I wasn't able to go down myself because I'm under the age of 18 and you had to be over 18 to do it. If I was over 18, I probably would have got myself down there if I could, but unfortunately I was unable because I'm under the age. So, but yeah, just like I said, thank you to everybody who took part in that. Honestly, I mean, the work that's been done is unreal. Even Stuart Donald took time out of his day to come. Well, the players as well.
And the players, time. Exactly. And the manager. So
exactly. So everybody, the thing is, at the start when Stuart Donald came in and said he wanted to change the seats, he said that he wanted to make it like a community thing where the fans do it and everybody gets involved instead of just like some contract of a company comes out and changes them for them. And it's worked really well.
It has.
And it's definitely, I think, gives the fan pride in the stadium, especially the ones that changed the seat, to say, I took part in this, I changed the seats at the stadium.
It's
take pride in
it. It is. It builds that relationship that Sunderland have missed between the club and the fans itself over the past, say 5 years, ever since we had trouble in the Prem.
Yeah.
And obviously we've been on a slow decline since then, and the fans started losing the love for the club, and this is just one of them sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, events, if you like, that Stuart Donald's come up with, and he's gone, you know what, it's worked.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I say, just the stadium, it looks unreal now.
It does.
As well as that, I like the seats you picked out, like the red and the white and in the corners and the red everywhere else. It works really well. It's the Sunderland colours at the end of the day. It works really well. And,
I like the way
what a job being done.
I like the way the words are shadowed as well by a couple of black seats.
Right. Yeah.
So you obviously you've got say Sunderland AFC.
Yeah.
I think that's the East stand.
Yeah.
Obviously in white, and then you've got the words in white, and then you've got this couple of rows of seats underneath as well, are shadowed to make them stand out a bit, and I think that looks really nice. It
looks really nice indeed. But yeah, like I say, guys, just thank you to everybody who took part in that, and the Stadium of Light is looking very nice again. Once again, bloody hell. It's been a long time.
It's definitely looking towards. It's living up to its name now.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a stadium that just hasn't been used and touched for God knows how many years. But on to the next bit of good news. Basically, guys, this video, apart from one thing, basically, it's actually all good news, to be fair. So the next bit of good news is that Papi Dillabodji has fully left the club. Obviously, he left a couple of months ago now, but it's been fully sorted, and he is finally now off Sunderland's boots altogether. A club statement come out a few days ago saying Sunderland AFC has reached an agreement with Papi Dillabodji for his departure, his employment having been terminated on 21st of September 2018. That was it, basically. That was the club statement. But yeah, like I said, it's nice to see him go. He didn't want to be at the club. We didn't want to be at the club. He was on too much money, and it's one definitely that we're glad to get off the books, basically.
Yeah, I mean, his work rate, over the past year wasn't exactly, the best. When he first arrived, he was willing to put the shift in alongside Lamine Cornet.
That's when we were in the Prem, though.
That's when we were in the Prem. When we got relegated to the Championship, he was a bit of a drifter, if you like.
Well, he went out on loan to Dihon or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't want to be at the club. We put him out on loan to try and get him that match experience, and hopefully if we got back into the Prem, he might have come back into the squad. But turns out we got into League One, and he just didn't want to play for us anymore.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, you cannot blame him. I mean, a player of his calibre. I'm putting me quotation fingers up here. I know you guys can't see that, but yeah, like to be fair to the lad, he shouldn't really be playing League One football. I'll be honest with that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, when you're under a contract with a club, you should respect the club, like Oviedo and Catamol have. Them are the two biggest earners we've basically got left at the club, and both of them, even though we know ourselves and they know they don't really want to be there, like they put the shift in and the attitude being brilliant, and that's what they should do. Professionally, that's what they should do. If you're under a contract, you're getting paid. You should work. I mean, football's crazy. I mean, if you say, for instance, I don't know, you're working at Argos. For instance, you're like that's the first bloody shot that comes to me. Like if you're under a contract at Argos, you're expected to work there, and if you just say, "Oh, sorry, didn't want to work," but I won't pay him though, you're getting a sack straight away. End of story. Yeah. So you know what I mean. So like it happened the right way for Pappy. He refused to work for the club. So he gets the sack, and I'm happy with the club doing that. Cause
I mean, I'm not sorry to see him gone.
No, not really. No.
I mean, at the end of the day, he bridged his contract, as did Didier and Dong.
Yeah.
And they both players, in my opinion, handled it very unprofessionally.
Yeah.
It could have been handled in a completely different way, but they've gone now. They're no longer part of. They're no longer our problem, so we've got a much better team now as well. It feels like the team's really harmonised as well with Jack Ross.
The team feels like a team as well, and not 11 individuals on a pitch.
Yes.
It actually feels like a team. You can see it when they score, like they're all together, and they're just all together, basically. Like it's a team game, and we've actually got a team now, and not 11 individuals on a pitch who are someone to take the mick and get paid obscene amount of money like we had a few years back in the Prem.
I don't get the impression that Stuart Donald would ever let that happen.
No, when he said when he first got here, well, Charlie actually was the one who said it. Basically, I'll quote it: "We're not going to allow players to come to Sunderland now and take the piss." That's what he said.
Yeah,
and it's right. It's right.
It is definitely, because at the end of the day, if you're investing money into a business, which technically Sunderland is, if you're investing money into a business, you want the people in that business to put 100% in.
Yeah.
So like going back to what you were saying about Argos, it's exactly this. It works exactly the same way.
Exactly.
But you know what? I'm happy.
I'm happy as well. He's finally gone, guys. So on to the next thing, and this is a bit of sad news, really. Jimmy Walker has left Sunderland AFC. A bit of a shock, I will admit. Wasn't expecting this to come round at all. Basically, guys, he has gone to Ipswich to be the goalkeeper coach there instead of being at Sunderland. Like I say, a bit of a shock. Wasn't expecting this to come out at all. Basically, it's a bit disappointing as well, in my opinion, because like this season, like McLaughlin and Reuter, they've both been quite good. Well, McLaughlin especially being out of this world, but Reuter's even improved as well. So it's disappointing that he's gone, because he's the one who's getting these goalkeepers going, playing really well, and then we've lost the coach that was training them, And
I mean, obviously born in Essex, he's from down that way anyway, so he's got family there. You know, that's
Yeah.
obviously the reason why he's gone, and I respect that.
Yeah, I respect his decision. I mean, I'm not
Definitely.
going to take anything away from him. I'm just saying, like, on a Sunderland fan point of view and stuff, it's disappointing to see him go when, like, our goalkeepers have been performing so well, and he's
Yes.
the one who's been coaching them to play that well, really. But basically,
I mean, I wish him the best for the future.
yeah. Wish him the best for the future. Yeah, hope you have a good time at Ipswich. But basically, guys, with that news, a couple of hours ago, in fact, an article went up on BBC saying the goalkeeper from St Mirren has left with immediate effect. He's retired, and he's going to come to Sunderland to be the goalkeeper coach. Now, obviously, this has happened because of Jack Ross himself, obviously previously being the manager there. So he's obviously got connections with this goalkeeper, and this goalkeeper obviously wants to become a goalkeeper coach eventually. That's what he's done now, basically. He's getting that opportunity where he can come down and be a goalkeeper coach now that Jimmy Watt is left. And yeah, he's taking that opportunity on board, really.
He has. Obviously, as you've just said, retired with immediate effect. Jack Ross has gone on to say that, I've got the article just here. He has gone on to say that he couldn't, dismiss the opportunity. It's not exactly ideal timing, but it's an opportunity that he just couldn't pass up.
Yeah.
He's worked with him, as you said, at St Mirren, and obviously great character, ultimate professional. So that's it.
Yeah. Basically, what I've got to say about this as well, guys, is I just hope he's a good coach. I hope he keeps the goalkeepers going the way they are at the minute, because after last season with Lee Camp and bloody Jason Steele
All I'm saying is Lee
and
Camp
Reuter, all three goalkeepers, I cannot have another season like that. I cannot have another time where goalkeepers are making them kind of errors. So I hope that, like I say, I hope the goalkeepers keep on going the way they are. And things are looking bright for Sunderland right now. That's the thing. So
I mean, I just feel sorry for Birmingham that has to put up with Lee Camp, to be honest.
I know, Jesus Christ. It's absolutely awful, man. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, guys, that was basically the news on the goalkeeper coaching. That was a bit of sad news. Well, not really sad, just a bit disappointing, really. But yeah, another goalkeeper coach coming straight in, and hopefully he does a good job. Hopefully. So,
Hopefully.
on to the main man himself next, Mr. Jack Ross. Basically want to talk about him a bit, because he was nominated. He didn't win, the Coventry City manager won the manager of the month, but he was nominated for it, and I just want to speak on this because it's nice to see him get a bit of recognition for the job he's doing at the minute, because he's doing an absolutely incredible job at the minute at Sunderland. He's got the team gel together, and they're working hard for the club, which is nice to see. They're playing well as well, playing some really good football right now, and it's mint to see, absolutely mint.
It's definitely a change, regardless of whatever league we're in. It's just nice to see Sunderland playing well.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't seen this in quite a long time. Well, apart from the Premier League days where we played well for the last 8 games of the season, but
the Great Escape was always on, man.
But this is the thing as well. This is the most consistent. Again, I know we're in League One, but this is the most consistent Sunderland's been for a very long time, and I mean a very long time. What we're now 8 games, 8 wins on the bounce or something? No,
7.
Is it 8, 7? 7 wins on the bounce.
7.
We are playing right now, actually, as recording this, against Morecambe, so it could be 8 on the bounce. It's currently 0-0 at the minute as we are recording this. But yeah, like I say, it's nice to see Jack Ross get a bit of recognition for what he's doing at Sunderland at the minute. I do know what Joe O'Donnell said in the Roker Report podcast, saying, because he got asked, how is Sunderland doing right now to what you expected at the start of the season? And then Stuart Donald said that Sunderland doing mild better than what he expected, because he didn't expect the team to gel together as quick as they have.
Yeah.
So, and that's Jack Ross at the end of the day. He's got the team to where they are. Nobody else has. And just hats off to him. He's done an amazing job.
It's not just Stuart Donald though that's been surprised as to how quickly the team's come together. It's the fans as well.
It's everybody. I'll be honest. At the start of the season, yes, it was looking bright. We've got a new owner, got a new manager, we've got new players. I wasn't even expecting us to do this well.
Nah.
I wasn't. I was expecting us to be in the top 6. I'll be honest.
I was
somewhere in the top 6. I was expecting us to be somewhere in the top 6, but I wasn't expecting us to be second in the league, with a chance with our game in hand to be top in the league.
Exactly.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Best goal difference in the league as well, which is just unreal. That's not heard of for Sunderland, considering we've had a bad defence for God knows how long.
Exactly, man.
But yeah, like I say, hats off to Jack Ross. He's done an absolutely amazing job so far. Long may it continue, really. Maybe we might have a manager. Maybe we might have a manager for 2 or 3 years or something, instead of getting sacked at every halfway through the season. Exactly. We haven't had a manager consistently for that long as well, so it'd be quite nice to see a manager stick around for a while.
I mean, I think our longest consecutive manager that I can remember was Peter Reid, and that was back in the 90s.
I mean, the last one I remember really that stopped around consistent was Martin O'Neill. He stopped for 2.5 years. Yeah, I mean that's not really consistent, but it's longer than what has been previously.
Than what we've ever had, for a while. Yeah.
That's the last one. I mean, you remember we got 7th or 8th in the Premier League with him. Jesus Christ, and that's about 10 years ago now. How time flies.
That was when he brought Sessegnon to the club.
Aye. But anyway, on to the next bit of good news, and that is the main man Duncan Watmore has finally returned from his injury and is finally playing football again. Honestly, so very good news. I've looked forward to seeing Watmore back for absolutely ages now. He honestly is one of the best players at our club, hands down. And like I say, it's nice to see him back. So basically, he's been on the recovery for a year, maybe now.
Yeah.
And he is going to be playing now with the Sunderland under-23 squad until he's back up to full fitness and able to do 90 minutes, no problem, and his knee's okay. But yeah, like I say, it's nice to see him back. And I hope he comes back as good as he was in the Prem. And the knee injury hasn't affected him at all.
I mean, I'm not expecting him to be as fast as he was pace-wise. Obviously, he'll have that injury in mind.
Then again, did you see the video on YouTube from Sunderland? The highlight video from him playing in the match.
I did actually.
He still looks quick.
Oh, he's still quick. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he'll be as quick as he was.
I don't know. I think he might still manage it. I mean,
I'd love to see him play through the middle with Madja rather than out on the wing, because if we can use his pace as a sort of break that defensive line,
see him back up front as he used to play in the young team instead of out on the wing as he's been chained to the past 4 or 5 years.
I like the combination of Gooch and Maguire
and Honeyman.
As that attacking sort of
definitely.
Behind Madja, but Maguire down the right, Gooch down the left seems to be an effective combination. Yeah. Now I wouldn't change that. No. And obviously, like I say, I would use Watmore's pace to get in behind the defence.
Maybe change the formation up a bit instead of having 2 CDMs. Maybe just have one to play like a 4-1-3-2.
Yeah.
So swap out Magook for Watmore front, McGear. Instead of, because I personally, the way Catmull's been playing at the minute, I'd leave Catmull in that CDM role, and put Watmore front, and play like a 4-1-3-2.
I was just about to say that, a 4-1-3-2 or a 4-1-3-1-1, and
so Watmore just behind Madja.
Yeah. Use Watmore as like a shadow striker sort of thing to sort of bounce off Madja to sort of hold that ball up and use his physicality. Let Watmore run in behind.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I'd like to see that, but I'd be interested to see where he actually does play when he comes back. He may come back as a winger, we'll just have to see really. But like I say, it's exciting to see him back finally.
Definitely.
He's been out for so long now, and the kid deserves to be back really, because he's such a talent. He wants to play football. He wants to play for the club as well, which is very good. And
you realise he's not a kid anymore. He's 25.
What more? 25?
Yeah, he's my age.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he's like 24, 25 now. Yeah.
I didn't realise Watmore was 25. He's 24.
He's not a kid anymore, bro.
He's 24, but Jesus Christ. He's aged quickly. Holy crap. Time flies, guys. Time flies.
This is what happens, guys, when you've been on the downhill for a while. You forget how old your players are.
Yep. Oh dear. But like I said, nice to see him back. So on to the last thing, which is basically just the league in general. So like I said earlier, we are second in the league. As you can see on the screen on the league table, if we do win our game in hand against Blackpool, I don't know if it's been rearranged yet or not, but it will be rearranged soon. I expect it to be anyway. We will go top of the league on goal difference if we do win that game in hand as it stands right now. So 16 games into the season, we have won 10, drew 5, lost 1. That one loss was against Burton Albion 2-1. Burton Albion seem to be our bogey team right now. They relegated us last season and they defeated us this season as well, which is
I think they've become our new Norwich, like.
Aye, our new bogey team. We have scored 32 goals. We have conceded 13, which gives us a goal difference of 19, which is the best goal difference in the league. I'd just like to point out as well, which is absolutely incredible. Honestly, like, our defence hasn't been good for a number of years now, so it's nice to see that our defence is actually performing well, only conceding, like I say, 13 goals. And our goal difference being the best in the league, incredible as well. Just shows that we're scoring plenty, defending well, and performing well as well. And that gives us 35 points, as well. So,
I mean,
yeah.
Madge sitting comfortable on 9 goals, third top goal scorer in the league.
Yeah.
Chris Maguire is on 5.
Yeah. Obviously, Madge just coming back from a little injury as well. He is playing tonight against Morecambe. So obviously he's getting his match fitness back up. The top assister as well, as you can see on the screen right now, Lyndon Gooch with 6 assists. He's proven to be a massive help to the attack and creating goals as well, alongside Honeyman and Maguire, which I know have scored and assisted plenty goals this season so far as well, and I'm sure all 3 of them will get plenty more as the season goes on. But yeah, like I said earlier as well, doing a lot better than I expected at the start of the season, and long may it continue, and we'll get out of this league first time and then we'll battle back in the Championship. So
I mean, we're unbeaten in, let's have a look. I'm just going to quickly this up. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 games.
So we got beat off Burton on the 15th of September 2-1.
Yeah.
And then since then we've won, drew, and then won all the other games.
Yeah. So
that's something.
Unbelievable. Like we're
is,
doing well. Like I said earlier as well, consistency is what we need in League One, and we've got that right now. We've got that consistency going, which is great to see. Because like I say, especially in the Championship as well, we've got to continue this consistency in the Championship, because if you're not consistent in League One and the Championship, you're getting nowhere. In the Premier League it's a little bit different, because obviously the bottom half of the table normally need around 8 to 10 wins to stay in the Premier League now. Whereas obviously in the Championship and League One it's a lot more you need, because the points just fly basically.
I mean, I'm just looking at our fixture list.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got Wickham after the Morecambe game, so I think that's Saturday.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I believe. It is,
then Walsall, then Barnsley in League One. So that, in my opinion, is 9 points.
The Barnsley game, I think, will be one of our most difficult games in a while in the league. But if we perform like we have been recently, no reason why not. But I think Barnsley will be a test for us.
I mean, I'm looking through. We've got Portsmouth just before Christmas, the 22nd of December.
That's going to be a massive game.
That's
going to be like
that's
going to be like a top of the league before Christmas match. Basically, the team that wins that is more than likely going to be top of the league.
Top for Christmas.
Depending on how results go up with that game, obviously. But at the minute, as it stands, that looks like it's going to be a canny game.
We also have Walsall in the FA Cup second round.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And that's the 1st of December.
Another difficult game, I'd say.
Yeah.
Not the easiest of teams to play in the cup out of all the teams we could have gotten. But the thing is that with the cup, guys, you see it time and time again. Everybody says it. You never know in the cup. It's a cup match. It's one game, and it can go either way. You look at the non-league teams every year. They seem to battle through quite a few games. So you never know, guys. You never know in the cup.
Yeah, man. But I'm enjoying the season so far. I really am.
It's nice to see Sunderland play well again, and
it's nice to see people wearing Sunderland shirts, Sunderland jackets,
like
supporting the team,
wearing it again.
Yeah, it's
and
not just
being,
it's not just wearing the shirt and going, I'm only wearing it because I live in Sunderland. It's more, I'm wearing it because I've got pride in my team. I'm happy with my team.
Exactly, exactly, and that's what it's nice to see. And yeah, like I said, long may it continue. Hopefully, long may it continue. I might make one of these in a year's time. We might be. You never know. We might be pushing. We might be halfway to the Prem. You never know. Obviously, Joe Donald said it's a 5-year plan to get back to the Premier League. Obviously, we're just starting this journey now. And the first objective, obviously, is to get out of League One. And hopefully we do this first time. Hopefully I do make one of these at the end of the season, and I can see we got out of League One successfully. Maybe even win the league. I know I'm going to be for that, but the way we're performing, you never know.
Keep going the way they are, mate. You never know.
You never know. But anyway, guys, I think that's everything covered that I wanted to talk about for today. So, yeah, pretty much. Have you said everything you want to say?
Bali Mumba, pro contract. Just want to touch upon that. I think the kid's got I think he's got unreal potential. He can go far as a centre mid. So,
yeah, that's something I was going to talk about actually. That skipped my mind. It's a good job you mentioned that. Yeah, like I say, proud of the lad. Pleased for him as well to get a professional contract. He deserves it. He played really well at the start of the season before the other players started coming back from injury. And yeah, it's, like I say, I'm pleased for the lad for getting what he deserves. Really, at
definitely.
The end of the day.
I mean, he's 17 now, so he's working his way up. He does sit on the bench on the first team during the League One games.
Yeah.
So he's getting that experience. He's getting to see what it's like in the first team for when he eventually does make that step.
Yeah. He will. I think he will eventually. He also got called up to the England under-18 squad or something as well, didn't he? Which is
I think he did.
Which is massive. Which is
massive. Exactly.
Massive.
I mean, for a lad who just passed his GCSEs a few months ago.
Exactly. Absolutely massive.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think that's about it now. I think that's everything covered. Spot on. But yeah, guys, like I say, that's everything covered, and that's where we're going to leave the podcast for today. So, I hope you have enjoyed this podcast. If you have, leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe if you're around here as well, that would be greatly appreciated. Twitter and Twitch is in the description down below, along with TalonflameHD's links down there as well. Be sure to go and head over to him and head over to my links as well. Give me a follow, give him a follow, all that good stuff. Thanks for TalonflameHD for joining me in this podcast. We'll bring
my
more
pleasure,
in
mate.
the future as we have things to talk about, really.
I've enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, same here. But yeah, guys, that's where I'm gonna end it. Hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, guys.